Are you on the hunt for an executive function coach? Is your kid overwhelmed with assignments, not communicating with teachers, or just feeling meh about school? Are you a frazzled parent, overwhelmed with trying to get your kid to turn in assignments, and you're looking to outsource this role to an executive function coach? But maybe you've started looking around and you're seeing a lot of different prices. Some coaches are charging $350, other coaches are charging $50. Which one's right for you? So I've made this video to help you understand why you're going to see such varied rates for executive function coaching and how to decide what's right for you. So what is an executive function coach? Anyone can call themselves an executive function coach, which is why you're seeing a huge range of pricing. If you want to start to get a feel for how much executive function coaching should cost, I've created an article for you. So in this article, I've taken some of the biggest EF coaching companies in the United States and put links to their websites so you can look at their pricing pages and decide what's best for you. So for example, I'm going to jump over to Life Skill Advocate first and click on that. And then you can find their pricing under About LSA, under FAQs. You scroll down, and you get to investment. What is the investment for coaching services? So here at the time of this video being recorded, they said their hourly rate is $150 and they have a different rate for in-home services. So one thing you want to identify is the difference between an hourly rate for services and a cost per session. I'm going to jump over to my business, Executive Function Specialist, and go to the pricing page here. And notice here that the pricing is per session. So every session includes 45 minutes of one-to-one coaching and then 15 minutes of follow-up support. That's different than the hourly model where you're being billed directly for your time. If you want services beyond that hour, it may be an additional cost. So you're gonna wanna ask about that. Now, what I've done for you is I've taken the different rates I found on these websites, combined them, and then averaged it out. You can see how I made this calculation by clicking on this sheet and then reviewing each of the plans that I found on their website with the different costs. So on this sheet, you'll see some of them have an hourly rate and some of them have a weekly rate. I also tried to find any additional fees and I put those here. Then I broke it down by total cost if you did it for 16 weeks or the average length of one semester. Then you can also see here the total cost with everything factored in, as well as the average rate for companies. If you want to move beyond just looking at the big companies and find someone in your area, I suggest you Google executive function coach near me. Now, in this ultimate guide that I created for executive function coaching, you can use these different directories to find someone. So I'm going to go to this one, which is the Executive Function Coaching Academies directory. And this is actually a coaching academy I created to train people to be certified executive function coaches. If I go here, I can see all the people who have gone through the program that have completed it. So if I go to Julie's page and then I go to FAQs, on her FAQs, I can see that she put her rates are $60 an hour. So this is another way to find people that are in different pricing bands. Now, you also might be wondering, is EF coaching covered by insurance? And the answer is in 99% of cases, it is not. However, you may be able to pay for EF coaching services through your HSA or FSA, health savings account, or flexible spending account. I've also seen some families use their 529 college savings account to pay for EF coaching when their child is in college, so contact your plan administrator for this. I've heard people say, why does EF coaching cost so much? Well, the thing is, it's a huge range. Someone who's in high school can say they're an EF coach, while someone with a doctorate can also say they're an EF coach. Because there's no official accrediting body for EF coaching, there's a huge range of qualifications and skill sets of EF coaches. This is why it's so important to do your homework and ask questions to prospective coaches. I recommend you interview at least 3 different coaches to see which one feels the best for you. I also encourage you to check out their process to determine what kind of value you can expect from coaching. Because while pricing is important, the value you receive from EF coaching is more essential. For example, if your kid walks away from the coaching process better able to manage homework, they can more effectively communicate with their teachers. Your relationship is better with them because you're not arguing about homework. And you can spend more time as a parent focusing on showing them affection and doing your own work. The value is incredible. But if that value can't be delivered through the process, it may not be worth it. So check out the websites of whatever coaches you're looking at and look at the testimonials. See how other parents have experienced the coaching, if it was worth the cost or not, to make a sound decision. If this video was helpful, do check out my other video, How to Find the Right Executive Function Coach. See you in the next video.